What's up, everybody? My name is Ezekiel Guzman, and this is my YouTube channel, Be More, Get More. And in this YouTube channel, we're gonna be learning about manifesting. This video is called "A Day in the Life as I Manifest," and I'm just gonna share like a story with you guys. I have so many stories like this. Hold on, I need to put a timer, or else I'll just keep talking forever. But I want to share a story about, this was a recent one. I could share other ones that are bigger, but this one is like very simple. So I wanted a welder. I've been looking at this welder on Harbor Freight. It's a Chicago welder. It's a small welder. It's like $100. And I've been looking at it for a while, but I just haven't done it. I haven't bought it, right? And I own a cleaning business. So one day I got hired to go clean this man's work shed where he repairs cars, and he has a bunch of tools and stuff. And so I go and I clean the shed, and as I'm cleaning, he's there with me sometimes, and then he's talking to me, and we're just having a good time talking, and he's sharing about his life, and I'm sharing about my life, and it just goes on for a while. And at some point I see that there's a car that's been welded in an area, and I'm like, "Oh, you weld?" He's like, "Yeah, I weld. I've been welding my whole life." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. I've been looking into getting a welder. It's a Chicago welder on Harbor Freight. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm interested in that." And then he's like, "Oh, that's really cool." I mean, he's like, it's actually really good that you learn to weld, because once you learn to weld, you can get a bunch of little jobs here and there for your neighbors. Their gates break, and then you go and you weld them together. You get a little money that way. I live in like a kind of rural area, so gates are a thing, and just a lot of things need welding, like pipes and trailers, like travel trailers, cargo trailers. So then I said nothing else. I just said that. And as soon as we were done talking and he left, he's like, "I'll be back by the time you're done." And I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll see you then." And then I just, inside of me, I just knew I was going to get a welder that day. I just felt it. I was like, "I'm going to get a welder. That's going to be so cool." And I just kept working, and I just knew inside me that I already have a welder. I'm like, "I'm going to get a welder." I didn't project it towards him. Like, I didn't go like, hey, I would really like for you to give me no. I just knew within me, I'm gonna get a welder. So I did my job so good. Like, I cleaned his shed so amazingly. It's a big ass shed. It's like, I mean, it's the size of a small house. And I cleaned it so nice. He came back, he's like, "Wow, it's so beautiful. You cleaned it so good. It smells so nice. It doesn't smell like dirt anymore." And I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate that." And then he's like, "I have something to show you." And at that point, I'm like, "Oh my God, it's gonna be the welder." He goes and takes me to a smaller shed out back, and he's like, "Open the door." He's an older guy, and he's like, "I want to give you this." And he pulls out the Chicago welder that I've been looking at on Harbor Freight. It's the exact one, new, never used. And I mean, he used it once, but he's like, "I have bigger welders, so I just never used it anymore." And he's like, "It's yours." And he also said, "Since you don't know how to weld yet, I've been a welder my whole life. I would like to offer you an offer to teach you how to weld. So whenever you have time, give me a call. Give me a call like a couple days ahead, and then we'll find a day where we can I could teach you how to weld, and you can be off. You'll have the right fundamentals, and you'll be able to weld." And I was just so happy, and I didn't know what to say. I'm so grateful for you. And I told them, we were talking about something earlier, and then he said, No, then I told him, because he's like, I would have gave you a tip, which would have been like $20 tip, but instead I'd like to give you this welder. So I told him, you can give a man a fish, feed him for a day, or you can give a man a welder and feed him for a lifetime. And then we laughed, and then he's like, awesome, I'm glad you like it. And then I put it in my car, and I called my wife. I let her know I got a welder. And then she's like, oh my God, you've been wanting a welder. That's so cool. See, manifesting is really all about energy. And it's also about being able to visualize whatever it is you want. Like, close your eyes and visualize it and believe that it's yours already. It's just, it hasn't reached you yet. But within you, it's yours already. It's yours. Just like right now, I'm manifesting the body that I want. On the external, you guys are not able to see it yet, but I'm already able to see it, because that's who I am. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that has the six-pack abs, a chest, arms poking out, chest poking out, back defined, legs defined, calves defined. That's who I am. Okay? And for the longest time, I've been blind to who I am, and I've been listening to external people tell me who I am, or external circumstances tell me who I am. But I am what you guys will see eventually. It could be a year from now. It could be 2 years from now, but I already see the progress. Like, I've already lost over 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks. It's been a little over 2 weeks. It's like 20 days now, 21 days today. And man, once you learn that whatever it is you visualize is yours, that the energy that's within the thing that you want, it's pulled towards you. And I can tell you guys a crazier story. I have so many stories of manifestation that are insane. And it's like, I don't want to sound like a crazy person, but it's only crazy because we've been taught that to get what we want, we need to struggle. We need to work so hard, and you still might not get it. That's not true. And that's how a lot of people, like, I'm a first generation American, and my parents' mentality was work overtime, work. And I get it. For them, that's what they knew. They came to the United States and they worked. My dad worked. Man, sometimes I wouldn't see my dad for weeks because I'd be asleep by the time he'd get home. He'd be gone by the time I wake up. And he would work like that. He would work. And then when he had his days off, he was just tired. He was so depleted and annoyed because, he just wants to rest. But he didn't get that because he has 7 kids, 8 kids. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 kids. I'm the oldest. So the mentality that my parents had, I took that mentality. I took that on for a long time, but there was something within me always telling me that's not the only way. Because look, and I would see lots of examples, of people who just got things that were effortless. They would just get them. And I was like, how do they do that? And I was lucky enough to, within my life, start noticing these things. And also, there's some books that I read that pushed me towards the knowing within me that everything is for you. And it's only been, like, I've known this for a while, like maybe 4 years now. I've known this, like, within me, that everything is for me. Whatever I want and whatever I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. But it's only been like the last 7 months that I've known it unshakingly. I've known it. How do I say it? It's like, it's an unshakable faith that I know that everything is for me. People are for me. Even the people that think they are against me, and they're like, oh yeah, you suck, or are you this, or you're dumb, or anything. Those people are just giving you energy, and that energy is pulling the right people towards you. So never fall for the external. Always look within, feel the faith within you, and that will pull the right people towards you, because everybody is an energy. Okay, we're all energy, and God, the Most High, pulls the right people to you. Have you ever noticed that the people that you don't get along with, they can't be around you, because you guys are at different frequencies. You guys are different energies. They can't be near you. Have you ever noticed that? Like, it's like if you had a friend, and at some point you guys both resonated because you guys had a similar energy. You guys were friends. And as soon as you start moving your energy higher, and you start realizing the power that's within you, there's a disagreements. There's bumping heads. There's just, it's not easy to be around each other. And so you guys separate, and that's just the energies. They can't mesh together, so they get pushed away. To manifest, all you got to do is know what it is you want. Close your eyes, visualize it as it being in front of you, on you, or you being the thing that you want, like to change. Like my body, close your eyes, see your body with your six-pack abs, your chest, your arms. You do that. You take deep breaths. You feel how good it's going to feel when you have your six-pack abs and everything. And now you claim it. That's yours. That's who you are. Next thing, you take action. You start doing what that person does on a daily basis, which is you. So that's who you are now. What do you do on a daily basis? Okay, you have six-pack abs, you got arms, and you got chest, you got your back defined, you're 15% body fat. What do you do on a daily basis? Okay, you start doing that, because that's who you are, right? Now, all you got to do is wait and be patient and consistent, because if that's who you are, you got to do it every day. That's who you are. Okay, you don't got to be like, yeah, I'm tired today. No, because that's who you were. Who you are does it today. He does what it is that you need to do, because that's who you are. And then patience. And it just happens. And it comes to you at whatever time it comes to you. But it comes to you because it's yours, and it's pulling. The energy is pulling towards, like, whatever that body that you want. It's manifesting within you. And it's just a matter of time. And that's with everything. You want a car, you close your eyes, you see the car in front of you, you see where you're going to park it in your house or your apartment complex, you see the spot where you're going to park the car. You go in that car, you smell the inside, you see how you're driving, and you're like, whoa, I'm driving down the road with this car, people like my car, this is awesome. And then you have that feeling every day. You wake up, and then you just feel that it's there every day, consistently. And this sounds so simple, and it sounds dumb, and a lot of people, it's just, we were taught that this is just nonsense. But it's not just nonsense, because there's so many people doing this. And a lot of, if you guys know this one thing, it'll change everything. This one thing is everything that you have in your life, everything, the good, the bad, the car that you have, the house that you have, you manifested that. Everything. Okay? Everything you've manifested. So now it's time to do it consciously. Okay? Decide what you want. Decide that it's there. Claim it. Know that it's there. Start living like a person that has that thing, and just be patient. Visualize it with your eyes closed. Visualize it whenever you can. Whenever you have some free time, close your eyes, visualize it. And also, you need to be grateful for it. see the car there, be like, I'm so grateful that this car is here. It's so nice. I'm so grateful to God. Thank you, God, for this car. Is so awesome and amazing. And be specific. What kind of car do you want? You want a Lamborghini? You want a Toyota Prius? What do you want? Thank you, God, for this Toyota Prius in my parking lot. It's so nice. It wastes so little gas and so reliable. Thank you, God. And then when you open your eyes, just know that it's there and it's coming. It's there. It's already there. You're just waiting for it to arrive. And do that every day and you'll get it. You guys will see me manifesting my body. I'm doing what a person that has 15% body fat and arms and chest and defined everything does. Okay? I'll catch you guys in the next video. My name is Ezekiel Guzman. Be more, get more. Be more faithful. You'll get more. The timer's done. That means this video is about 15 minutes. If you guys stuck around for the whole video, subscribe, learn how to do this. I'm gonna have a PDF for free or a audio file that you guys can download. It's gonna be free. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.